The national security debate used to center around whether we could confront China and keep supporting Ukraine at the same time. If you're an enemy of America, you pile on even more pressure, particularly given who's falling asleep in the Oval Office chair. And Iran has done just that. And while global conflict continues to escalate, the southern border sits there like an open wound, bleeding migrants and fentanyl into America, while Democrats insist that more funding for the border must be tied to Ukrainian funding, period. Let's bring in Florida Congressman Mast, who sits on the House Foreign Affairs Committee. Congressman, thank you for your service. Thank you for your sacrifices, my friend. So I have to do this. Watch Biden today when asked if what he's doing is actually stopping these Houthi attacks. Watch.
Are the airstrikes in Yemen working?
Well, when you say working, are they stopping the Houthis? No. Are they going to continue? Yes.
So, Congressman, they're not working, but we're going to continue to do that. Is the man just completely lost in space?
He's been lost in space since the moment that he went to his own inauguration. Maybe somebody brought him there. Let's not forget, they're attacking Americans and American interests with our own money. They're attacking us with our money because Biden took them off the foreign terrorist organization list. And when he did that, he did it so that they could send them more aid. And since that time, America has sent them about $3 billion in aid that they're using now to buy drones and buy everything else that they want to use to fire against Americans.
You're keeping up on this story from this morning that the Pakistanis were doing some military exercises, I believe, with the Iranians. That's got to scare the heck out of you, considering the Pakistan has the nuclear bomb.
Yeah, well, I mean, we should be worried on a number of fronts of the actions of the Pakistanis, from their alignments, what they did with Osama bin Laden, what they're doing right now with their alignments and with Iran and a number of different places. This is one of those entities that definitely speaks out of both sides of the mouth, constantly playing what's ever in their best interest and not to be the greatest ally of the United States of America ever that I've seen.
Congressman, you've been I believe you wore an IDF uniform, Israeli Defense Forces uniform on the floor of Congress. So you care about what happens in Israel quite a bit. What do you say to your colleagues on the other side of the aisle that say, oh, hey, don't worry about Israel and don't worry about our border. We should really worry about Ukraine. Your thoughts?
Yeah, look, as it relates to tying Ukraine funding to border funding, these are all things that need to stand independently on their own merits, right? If Ukraine should receive another $100 billion after the hundreds of billions of dollars that are already sent, then put that on the floor by itself and see if it gets the votes. And then look at the people that voted for it or didn't. Border security should absolutely get the support of the American people, of the Congress. And if the Biden administration wanted to secure it tonight, they could do it tonight. They're not going to. We all know that. They don't need Congress's authorization to do it. We do it to push them in the direction of saying, this is what the people want. This is what we demand. We're telling you, giving you another message that we need this to happen. But they could just do it like Donald Trump just did it. We're there to support, but they don't need to tie these things together. They need to separate them so that Americans can see clearly exactly what's happening and where their representatives are supporting and not supporting.
Yeah, well, I hope they're listening to you, Congressman. We appreciate your time. Again, someone who sacrificed a lot for this country. Congressman Brian Mast, thank you for being here.
Always good to see you.
Hey everyone, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, please click like and subscribe. I will be back on YouTube with more exclusive content, so stay tuned.